petty, you're petty, we petty, everybody petty. I'm petty, you're petty, we petty, everybody petty.
Yeah. Welcome back. Tonight on the Vandal Hour, we have the man behind PettyPost. He's an entrepreneur who turned making memes on Instagram and Facebook into a business. It is my pleasure and the Vandal Hour's pleasure to introduce to you, Mr. Nicetie.
Yeah, you know what it is.
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm glad to be here, you know.
Appreciate you coming through on this cold ass Saturday night.
Man, it's not even cold enough yet.
It's cold, man. It's cold out there. Let me ask you this: how was your holidays, man?
It was great. Especially New Year's. I took time out to reflect. I didn't even do no party. Nothing.
Okay, cool.
I just
Ain't
stayed
nothing
at
wrong
home,
with that.
catch up on some paperwork, you know what I mean, and just like have a strategic plan for the year.
That's what's up. Getting ready for the new year.
Yes, sir.
Are you one of the people that do New Year's resolutions?
Well, not so much resolutions as set goals, you know, with time frames.
Okay.
So not just wild stuff out in the air, like I hope to achieve it, but I have
Realistic goals.
Right, yeah.
No, everybody should take a little time out, write those out. Little short-term realistic goals. Those are very motivating. Once you start reaching those, you get one done, motivate you to get to the next one. So very good thing to do.
For the viewers who might not know and be familiar with you, can you give them a little background on yourself?
Well, pretty much, I'm Jamaican by birth. You know, shout out to my yardies. Gunshot, you know, but I'm Jamaican by birth. I migrated here to the USA about around close to 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I, you know, started with the social media world, you know, where about 5 years ago, pretty much. So I started doing that as a hobby. You know, I got familiar with Instagram and I saw what memes were. And I was like, you know what, I got a sense of humor. I could try my hand at this, you know, and I tried it. It was successful and, you know, brought me to where I am today.
Yes, for the people who hang out with me, they know I am a social media addict, especially Instagram. Especially Instagram. I know a lot of people are thinking this like myself. And facts, when you brought it out, you pronounced it as memes?
Memes.
What is there a correct pronunciation? I'm asking one of the meme guys, or meme. I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm trying to figure it out.
Memes.
Yes.
Memes. Yes.
Okay. So for the world out there who's tuned in, it's not memes, it's not memes, it's
memes. People be ready to fight when you say that shit wrong.
Look at the other way. It sounds crazy. Memes is very. I like the way that sounds coming out. You know what I mean? The other one sounded a little more crazy.
Memes are a little more comfortable. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: when you said getting tuned with the social media, was Instagram your first social media outlet?
Well, no. I you know, I started on back when MySpace and whatever. But
yes,
I wasn't making memes back then. I'm on Facebook. I started with Facebook in terms of that. But I started making memes on Instagram.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, and definitely for those, it's PettyPost.
Yes.
That is the Instagram, ran by the gentleman sitting in with us today. Funny. I mean, while we were sitting here on the music break, I'm showing facts like, yo,
that credit score shit was funny.
That shit was hilarious. That shit is hilarious. And yo, part of those. First of all, let me say this. Let me say thank you to you and all the memes,
the
memes,
meme makers.
You and all the meme makers out there. Listen, you get me through so many days of bullshit and drama. The laughs that y'all give out, I don't know if y'all know that.
You know what it is though? What I've found, and it's real facts. Like, we're like the unsung heroes. You know, like we get, as you said, people through their day, through their tough times, you know, while they're at work, you know, stuff like that. They look forward to what we create and what we come up with. And we never really get that credit. You know, people was always like, who made this? Who made this? You know, but we're like the people who, like, you know, we do a lot. Yeah? And as I am, I guess, blazing the trail for other meme makers in terms of like putting a face to what we do and branding and stuff like that. That's, more of that is to come. But I'm like, stepping out and making a stand and, getting out there.
And it's funny. Paige is hilarious, man.
Thank you, man.
Do you remember making your first meme?
That's a good question.
Wow.
And if so, what did it say?
That's like a throwback. It's funny because you guys talk about tagging. We do the same thing with the watermarks, pretty much. So that's what we do to identify.
Watermark beef.
That's real, though.
Yes.
No, that's
Let me
real.
tell you, I made a mistake one time, and I this was like when Instagram first, and I mean, if you want IG, then what is it? The Meme
Tang clan. I was a part of that too.
Hey, yo, they came at me. Yo, I made a mistake one time. These guys or this team of people who do these things on social media, they're heavy. They got a little crew and stuff like that. But let me tell you, I made a mistake one time and put their post up and took out their watermark. And let me tell you, my feed was crazy. Like, these dudes made everybody
fuck you up when I see you.
And I laughed, and then I noticed how real it was.
Yeah, that it's real.
It was that real.
Because
you gotta take that down. We gotta report your page. We're gonna find you.
What happened is
all his followers.
We take so much pride in our work. You know what I mean? But some people just sit and wait for us to make a hot meme just to put their name on it to get credit. So when it goes viral, they get the followers and the benefits.
Yes.
And the person never gets the shine.
Yes.
Nah, say what you say.
Yeah, so it gets real from time to time, where people are like, you know what, like, I'm not taking this no more. Like, yeah, like,
I understand.
give me credit.
It's like you said, using somebody's tag or something.
Besides yourself, who are some of like your favorite meme makers?
Well, you know what it is, like, I look up to, because I was a part of Meme Tank Clan. I just, stepped back from it a few months ago, but those are, like, the top meme makers on social media.
I agree.
Because they're, like, the most influential meme makers. So, like, shout out to the Meme Tank Clan.
Yeah.
Funny
dudes.
They got the gram, whatever social outlet unlocked, you know what I mean?
And it's females as well. Male, female. I don't know.
I just got put onto your page today, but like my favorite two pages to look at is J Obama and your favorite writer. They be having some
shout
funny
out to
shit.
J Obama, yo. Shout out to J Obama. That's my dude right there, yo.
He actually spray paints too.
Yeah, Obama.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he was supposed to actually come down today with me, but I don't know.
J Obama.
J-O.
He paints J-O. Do a lot of your memes get flagged?
Well, used to. I had to come up with a formula, because when I just started, I used to go hard. I used to go ham, and I didn't know what would be offensive to who. You can't tell, especially with Instagram. You can't measure what is flaggable or not. So you could put up a picture of an emoji of a smiley face. And somebody's like, you know what? You too happy. Flag this. You too happy. It's 2016. You know what I mean? I spent all my money on New Year's.
That's a meme right there. That's a meme right there.
You know what I mean? I hate you. So they flag it. You get flagged. When you get a couple of flags, your account gets taken down, gets deactivated. And I have lost about, say, 5-6 accounts.
Wow.
Hey, we in the same boat.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've lost about 5-6 accounts.
Listen, first of all, if you go to PettyPost, there are over 50,000 followers, right? Let me just say that. I'm not even at 2,000. If my Instagram was to crash right now, life is over. So I don't know how you go to sleep at night.
You know what it is, though? Like, that's what I'm saying. I had to develop a formula. I had to find stuff or create stuff that is, even if it's kind of offensive, it's so funny that you have to laugh.
You have to laugh.
You have to laugh.
Racist, you just gotta laugh. I hate black people. This shit is funny.
Like,
if you just tuning in with us, we got the gentleman, Mr. Nicetie, aka PettyPost, in the building with us tonight.
Yep.
Funny dude. We was on the page during the break, cracking up.
Word.
When did you officially brand PettyPost?
The funny thing is, I officially branded it January 25th of 2015.
Congratulations,
Thank
bro.
you.
1 year anniversary,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Word.
Congratulations, that's big. Now, for the people that never branded or trademarked their ideas. Give us a little bit about how the process was. Was it a timing, or did it take a little while?
Well, actually, you know, you have to know exactly what you want to do, what the name you want to go with, what logo. You know, you got to figure that out first. Then once you, I did it online with LegalZoom. Yeah, so you go there, everything is there. You got the step-by-step instructions, and you're good. You know,
did it on your own. You did it yourself.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
they have everything there. So you do it. They send you the paper, the official state paper and everything, the
Okay,
LLC
cool.
and stuff. You know.
I know you were excited when that.
What?
That yeah, because that's
big.
That's business right there. That's real
You're in
business.
business, yeah.
That means you mean business.
Word. What's some of your merchandise that they could expect from PettyPost?
Well, currently I have beanies, I have hats, I have sweatshirts, I have T-shirts, hoodies, leggings for the ladies, and it's not the regular leggings. It's the one that has the fur inside to keep you warm.
Okay.
You know,
right time for that.
Yeah, so you
Right
know,
time for that.
we're looking out right
Gotta
there.
keep those cheeks warm. And the tuna.
Holla at me. So those are currently what I carry. I'm looking into earmuffs too, to get some of those. So that's pretty much what I have up right now.
That's a few things right there. And those are up on PettyPost page.
PettyPost.net.
Okay.
That's the website, the store online.
There you go. Check that out. That's PettyPost.net, and that's where he has most of the merchandise up that he just spoke about.
Everything is up there.
Everything
The
is up there.
history,
Support.
You have the bio, how we started. You have
definitely check that
the
out.
media outlets, a couple of interviews I did, and stuff like that. You have the Instagram page, so if you want to follow from there too. You have the store itself, and some contact information. So it's everything. You know, everything you want to know.
Must check out. Go check
you.
that out. That is PettyPost.net. That is the site. Now, what's the difference between PettyPost page and your personal page, Mr. Nicetie?
Well, as we spoke about earlier, you know, with the flags and everything, I got flagged a couple of times because I just had one page, and you know, I kept getting deleted, and I used to do PettyPost from my Mr. Nicetie page. So about a year ago, I separated the two, and I created a PettyPost page. And from there, I just post my PettyPost at midnight. For those of you who don't know, PettyPost is a hashtag I created 5 years ago, which went viral. And what PettyPost is every midnight I post for about an hour, you know, of pure hilarity. So people across the world would set their alarm clocks. They would stay up. They would be at work, whatever it is they needed to do to make sure they catch PettyPost. If it's the first thing in the morning, they wake up before they have breakfast or whatever. They just start their day.
That's me.
You know, thank you. But that's what PettyPost is. So that's the movement. Now, I have that page separate from my Mr. Nicetie page, which is my personal page. You know, and it's funny because my Mr. Nicetie page was, at the time when I separated it, it was like, I guess 20 something or going to 30,000 followers. And I created a PettyPost page from scratch, and the PettyPost page just blew up. It's close to 60,000 as you can see.
Yes, very close
You
to
know?
60 right now.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question this. Some people pay for followers, right? How did you just throw up the page and just flood it with the memes or memes? Don't worry about the name, guys. I fucked it up a couple times. But how did you get all them followers, man? Do they just follow?
It's a method.
Okay.
It's a
Don't release your formula.
It's
I know it's a very
It's a method.
secretive.
It's a very intricate method. I don't do shout-outs for shout-outs, if you notice. I do not do that. So if you come and follow PettyPost page, it would not be bugged with shout-outs all day.
And why I wanted to bring that up is because we are graffiti hip hop show, but it's similarities now that I'm noticing into that. Like first of all, hashtags very important for somebody like you.
Very.
Reposting when people support and repost, and like we were just talking about. Have you had an Instagram problem yet? Have you had an Instagram beef with somebody about
I mean, like,
stealing your stuff or something?
Yeah. That's how I kept getting deleted because what happened? What happened is
Niggas
like
steal
people.
your shit and flag you.
It was crazy.
What? They gangsta out here. You know, but what happened is somebody would take my stuff. My followers would tag me and say, "Hey, look, this guy has your stuff or whatever." I would, put it out there and say, "Hey, look, I used to do it." I would put it up and say, "Look, there's such and such, whatever the case is, take my stuff down, whatever the case is." And my followers would go, and they would just go ham,
Loyal followers.
They would just go ham. Like I remember, it was so crazy that there was a point. There's a time when this guy, I can't remember his name, but he picked a beef with me by taking my stuff, and I went on his page and asked him kindly to, it would be nice if you left my tag up there because whatever the case is, and he decided to be rude. So I was like, you know what, let my followers handle this. So I put it up on my page, and they put tie emojis all down his comments on every pic. I'm so serious, like on every pic, like, and it shows that you touch the lives of people you don't know across the world as a person, an entity, or whatever the case is, without even knowing it, so that they would look out for you in that way, and that's the power that you have as like a person who has influence, on social media and stuff. So I've been through a couple of beefs, and got a couple flags, and I did my time.
You're almost 60,000 strong.
I got a question to ask you. Like graffiti, when you rag a person and shit like this, a contact sport, like we come after you, like in the meme world, is it like that? Like, yo, meet me right now and let's get this shaking.
Well, it has not, to my knowledge, escalated to that, because what happened is it's the internet, so you have people not just in the same, they're not in the same state most of the times. There's people across the world or in another state. So I'm not gonna book a flight to go fight somebody over me
in Miami over this meme thing.
But they do it online. They would go to wherever page, it would be like, have beefs like online and arguments back and forth, and roast each other, I guess. So they do have those.
Okay.
Now
you do you have any partners in PettyPost?
And the company?
Yes.
I do not.
Wow.
I do not currently.
Cool. Pretty cool. Okay, now that you said currently, let me just ask you this. I think it's awesome that you do it by yourself and you take care of business.
Thank you.
Would you be interested? This is for the people that are listening and tuning in, because you said currently you don't.
Right. Well, I am actually looking for backing right now.
Okay.
I am looking for backing. So if there's anyone out there that got a few extra change, that see what I'm doing and would like to, support, holla at me. Hit me up on my email address is pettypost@gmail.com.
You cannot forget that, people. Yes.
As simple as it gets.
You cannot forget that. PettyPost@gmail.com. There you go.
If your skills is petty and you trying to make history and some bread, holla at the homie. I state facts.
Yes.
Has anybody ever reposted, like somebody you were like, oh shit, this person reposted my post?
I think a couple of times. I did a French Montana meme one time when he had the Don't Panic. I put the Soul Train and the music behind it.
Yeah.
Crazy. He reposted that.
That's cool, man. For me, that's cool as hell, man.
I had a couple reposts. I had a couple virals, So the big blog sites, Baller Alert. Shout out to Baller Shade Room.
Yo, shout out to Baller Alert.
Yeah.
Cool dude. I don't know who's running that over there.
Yeah.
Cool dudes though.
But it's funny because when they had an award last year, where they're giving out awards for people who are doing stuff and doing stuff, and I got nominated for
cool.
Meme Maker. It was like 5 or 6 of us who got nominated.
That's
and
fresh.
I came in at like I guess third or fourth.
That's what's up.
But shout out to Baller Alert. Shout out to my boy J Obama. Shout out to Meme Tank Clan.
I reached out to Baller Alert DM, and let me tell you something. Most people, let me tell you something. They have a lot of followers as well.
Yeah.
They're heavy up in there. They're probably somewhere close to
1.3 or something.
a million. And I DM'd them, and let me just say this: they DM'd me back
ASAP.
So shout out to Baller Alert, and he shocked me. It was a topic I saw, just me being a fan, and I follow Baller Alert. Something I saw that comment creeping. They do the comment creeping on Baller Alert. And I saw a comment creeper a celebrity, Timberland, was comment creeping on somebody's post, and I send it to them, and within, I'm not even joking with you guys, within less than an hour, it was appreciate that, thank for the love, and then I kicked it with them, and I was just surprised that I got a reply back.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people who actually responds back to their DMs.
Yeah, word up.
Yeah, shout out to Ball Alert, man. They show me mad love, yo. They show me mad love.
They be breaking the crazy shit.
Fab just gave them a shout out too on Summertime Shootout.
Yeah. Now, any major outlets, have they reached out to you?
Not yet. But I do have. You could, if you're in New York and would like to cop some gear, I do have a store that Lucky Finds Boutique on 72 Newport Street in Brownsville. They carry my stuff over there. Shout out to Queddy. Shout out to Courtney. Holding it down. Go there and shop there. You get some nice stuff over there. Go shop at what Lucky Finds, yo.
You know what's funny? I just pictured a canvas with a memes on it. That would be crazy. Like, have a canvas done. Even if maybe somebody, because we got a lot of artists that are tuning in, or writers that are tuning in with us every night, and they might go to your page as we speak. They might have a favorite one, which we all, I'm pretty sure, have a favorite post for social media. That would be cool to see that on a canvas. That would be cool.
That'd be dope.
Let's make that happen.
Yes.
It don't even cost that much either.
No. In your opinion, why do you think people connect so strongly to PettyPost with your close to 60,000 followers?
The way I see it is it's relatable because everyone has a petty moment in life. Every single person. Every single person. So, when somebody is feeling petty, they want to be petty, they relate to it. So that's kind of what helped my brand to grow so exponentially, because people gravitate towards it. It's funny, and I don't use petty in terms of the grimy sense of it.
Course
it's
not.
the comedic sense.
You don't give off that vibe.
Right.
You don't give off that grimy, watch your back, very
right.
cool dude. Let me ask you this. Do you have one of your most memorable memes?
Memes? Well, I would say I did a video. I used the Jay Holiday song "Bed," and there's a lady. It was on a Spanish channel that she was on TV live, and some people said it was staged, but she fell. She fell over something, and the sound.
Oh yes. It was like
made,
a talk show or something.
Yeah.
I remember this video.
The sound she made falling sounded like the beginning of the bed beat. So what I did is she fell, doo-doom, and then I put the beat right there, doo-doom, and started the song. Yeah, so she fell a couple times, and it was just, that was like one of my biggest virals.
Yo.
It sounds funny.
I love social media. Social media is just shit. Any last words, any shout out you want to give to the people tuning in, and let them know where they can follow you?
Yes. Shout out to everyone tuning in right now, all my followers, all my friends tuning in. You could follow me at Mr. Nicetie, MrNicetie on Instagram, on Facebook. I am Mr. Nicetie on Twitter. PettyPost on Facebook, PettyPost on Snapchat, PettyPost on Instagram at PettyPost.
Okay, Petty, before I skedaddle, I got one thing to ask you, right? Where do you see PettyPost in the next year or two?
Where I'm trying to take this brand and everything that I'm doing, I really see this going national. I did a lot of groundwork closing out last year. It made a lot of connections, a lot of networking, and I'm going to put a lot of things into action this year that is going to take it there.
To the next level.
To the next level.
Let me ask you a question real quick, since I have one of the creators in the building. When somebody reposts somebody's post, a funny post, what is the correct way? Meaning, if you have your watermark on the picture, do I still at the person who made it? Or is the watermark, do you guys take that offensive if you don't get the at as well?
This is meme etiquette right here. Well, here's what happens. Some people are extra fussy like that. Some people like to get the tag, the @ because people can click it. It's clickable, and they just get followed.
See more funnier stuff right there, like in an instant.
Right.
Okay.
So it's like a gateway. With the name just being on the picture or the video, it's kind of like people are like, oh yeah, it's funny, you know. And
then you keep scrolling and never remember.
Yeah. So that's kind of like what's behind it. I'm not fussy like that, you know. Once you repost it, my name is there. If I get followed, I get followed or not. But some people do, like, you know, take it like seriously like that.
But you know what? If you following somebody, if it's not PettyPost or it's anybody else, at them. You know why? Because they put time and creativity into this work to get you a 15-second video.
You know what?
That'll make you laugh.
I did an interview in the Jersey radio station last year, and I was asked this question, like, doing what I do, if I consider it a full-time job or a job. And it's pretty much a job, because first of all, you gotta
time, effort.
You gotta find, you know, because sometimes there's nothing going on in like trends, like in terms of trending topics or hashtags and stuff. So you gotta create content.
Yes.
You gotta find stuff, put stuff together.
Yes.
And just the brain power behind it, and the time, the effort, and the skill set needed to turn it into something funny is like a job.
I mean, just like you spoke about the Spanish woman who tripped, and you got that.
Yeah.
You
the remixed it.
It took time.
Yeah.
Like, who you thought you heard it? You said, "Damn, this sounds like the beginning of the Bed song." I'm gonna, and then you went and chopped and screwed and did what you did. And I said that about the posting because now that I've interviewed somebody about who's involved in that, I'm gonna @ everybody. If I repost, I'm gonna @. And if you're on social media, this is the PSA, public service announcement. If you're gonna repost somebody post, please @ them. I'm guilty of not doing it, and I'm gonna change that for 2016 because of PettyPost.
Let me just say one thing before we go. Shout out to Drake, man. Drake did a big thing for meme makers with that concept. No, for real. He took it worldwide, because a lot of people didn't even know what memes were. You know, and just because of that, and him putting memes on that platform with who he is, it just,
I understand what you're saying.
It just created a bigger. He kept the door down for us, basically.
Yeah, because people on social media know what they are.
Yeah,
but that took it to a whole nother group
now
of people.
Everybody know what memes are, and who are the funny people.
You gotta thank Meek Mills too, cause he started that shit with his Twitter finger. That's a fact. Shout out to Meek Mills. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to everybody out there making memes, doing the damn thing. I state facts. And if y'all listening to right now, tag me in some shit. I want to laugh when I get off the air.
Listen, big shout out to PettyPost, Mr. Nicetie. We appreciate you coming out and showing us some love here at the Vandal Hour. Shout out to all our listeners for tuning in to the Vandal Hour every Saturday night with us here live. Shout out to Mark DTF, the whole DTF radio, for always holding us down. Shout out to the Vandal Hour team, June 457, Buyer 3, Robbie Reps, Dre Kills, our new cameraman. What up, Dre? Neek HL, Made for Kings, Nesk 1, a.k.a.
Bring that back.
One of my favorite characters. DJ Swift, of course, DJ EA, and executive producer.
Last but not least, super producer, Mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Does the damn thing up here to make this show possible. I state facts. Hey, yo, catch us next week. We making history.
Yes, sir. I'm E. Sinatra. That's Facts on Wax.
And we out of here.
Peace.
It's midnight, you know how we do. So we get petty, then we post off the rip. Link in the bio, petty clothes off the rip. When we see a hater get roast off the rip. Tag share, repost off the rip. Tag share, repost off the rip. Tag share.